Returning to ski racing after a 6-year retirement, Lindsey Vonn is proving that age is only a number and she's not done chasing podiums. Lindsey Vonn, right here at the Birds of Prey. This is groundbreaking today, with this crowd here watching this race for the first time the women have competed here. But when you came down as a forerunner, you were incredible.
I had so much fun. I mean, it's hard to quantify. I mean, it's something I've been doing literally my entire life, and I love it. I mean, any chance I can get to go fast, I'm going to take. I really wish that I was racing, honestly, but I felt like I was, and when I crossed the finish line, I got a cheer just like as if I was racing. And I said it earlier, I think this is the biggest crowd I've ever seen for a forerunner in my life. So, you know, the community has been really supportive, and everyone here has been so amazing, and it made, you know, today feel really special.
Explain to everyone why you couldn't race today.
I could not physically get my points in time
to race.
So it was not my fault. I did everything I could, but it's how the cookie crumbled, and hopefully this doesn't crush my opportunity for the rest of the season as far as points go, but we'll see.
Well, looking at right now, you said yesterday that you're so happy and you are not in pain.
Yeah, it's really shocking when you take pain away how much better life gets. I'm happy in my life. I'm not in pain. I'm skiing freely. You know, I'm having so much fun, and it's just I feel like it's a whole new world. I'm still playing with my equipment. I changed some things between yesterday and today, so I never like to go 100% when I change equipment, but I felt more comfortable and more stable. So all in all, I don't know what my time was, but I don't really care. I skied great, and I know that I can be in there. It's just a matter of execution. And I will race next weekend, so hopefully I'm able to get my equipment really dialed in 100% so that I can execute the way I know I can.
Well, it seems like your teammates right now are so happy to have you back, and you have been a leader for so long, and you're also inspiring them and giving them tips, and that's pretty cool for everybody.
Well, and that's what a team does. You know, we help each other, and I've been around for long enough to know that, you know, when we help each other, we all do better. So hopefully, you know, my course reports help them today, but they don't need me to be successful at all, but if I can help them in any way, I always will. And I'm doing the best I can every day, and you know, I'm getting better progressively, and I couldn't ask for anything more.
Lindsey Vonn, World Cup athlete, Olympic medalist, world champion, and an inspiration to the future women of the world. Ever since Lindsey was 14, she's been a force on the hill. She recently has been named the most successful downhiller in history, with a total of 76 World Cup wins and counting. This summer we caught up with Lindsey and talked about how she overcomes adversity and empowers girls to move mountains. Today's chairlift interview is with Lindsey Vonn. She's won 76 World Cups, 20 Globes, gold medal in the Olympic, World Championship medals. You've done so many things. You've been so successful.
Thanks.
Why do you think you're so good?
I mean, I think I had a lot of good people supporting me, but I think I just worked really hard. I had talent, you know, when I was a young kid, and my parents supported me, and I just continued to follow my dreams, and I never gave up, and here I am.
When I ask your coaches why you're so good, they say because you're a fierce competitor and they don't know another skier that lays it on the line. You know, I think you're comfortable being uncomfortable.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of anything. So, you know, if the weather's bad, you know, you can't see the ground very well.
And you're going 80 miles an hour.
I still I keep pushing myself. You know, I love going fast, and I love the thrill and adrenaline, and that's why I love racing. You know, I love pushing myself to my maximum.
I've mentioned this to you before, but in the starting gate, you're gripping your poles, and then you're ungripping them and gripping them. And you're like a tiger ready to pounce on the course, and you're just...
It's more of like I'm bored. I don't want to think about anything when I'm in the start, and so that's why I do that. Like 10 seconds is kind of a long time. So I feel like I'm always just sitting there, and I don't want to think about anything else, so I just twiddle with my poles, and it's kind of like it's like my get ready trigger.
So you're not thinking about that turn or pre-jumping that?
No, that's what I do before. You know, like after I inspect the course, that's my time to prepare mentally, and then when I get in the starting gate, then it's just go time.
It is go time, and you just lay it on the line. It's amazing.
Thanks.
But and you've had injuries.
A lot.
You've had incredible crashes. I remember the one in the Olympics. That was just, hard to watch. But you always come back. You don't come back into 5th place. You come back and you win. Well, how do you do that?
I think the biggest thing with injury is obviously you have to get strong again, so that's one of the biggest challenges, but it's also not being afraid. A lot of times people get injured and then they become afraid of hurting themselves again, and I'm not afraid. I mean, it's also my downfall. It's why I've been injured so many times, because I don't have any brakes. I'm just 100% gas all the time.
That was, I think, as a racer for myself, the hardest thing is to getting yourself up, to challenge yourself, and that just seems so natural for you.
Yeah, I don't have any problem pushing the limits.
What pushes you to work out so hard?
I want to ski fast. I know that's what it takes to win races, and I also just feel more confident about myself when I work out hard. I believe in myself more, and I feel better when I feel stronger. So, and plus it's kind of nice to have your job being in the gym all the time. It's not too shabby.
It's a dream. It's actually, my open was that Lindsey is the most successful female skier of all time.
It's just fun. I just try to win every race I compete in, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but I don't know, I'm a veteran now, so it's not really, I feel like my mental strength is my biggest source of success and strength right now.
So how can you not be afraid going so fast? What speeds have you gone to?
I don't know. They don't really have speed traps that much.
But 80, you've gone 80.
Oh, at least. I've been clocked at 84, so I think higher than that, but I don't know. I love going fast.
So typically we do our chairlift interview in the winter, but today we're doing it in the summer because Lindsey is very busy in the winter, and you're busy in the summer. I was looking at all the events that you go to.
Yeah.
Cover Sports Illustrated, having your body painted for those sexy pictures was so great. And
Thanks.
And you were in a race car with Red Bull.
Yeah.
And then sailing was.
Yeah.
You're everywhere.
I've done a lot of fun things this summer, and I try to, give myself a little bit of a break and do fun things outside of skiing when I can, but not compromising my workouts as well. So it's a hard balance, but sailing with Oracle Team USA was amazing in New York. That was so much fun, and the Formula 3 car that I went in was insane. I had so much fun.
You could be a race car driver, maybe. I was thinking, what will you do when you retire?
I don't know. I've got my foundation, which I'm really proud of. We started a year and a half ago, and so I think when I retire, I want to focus heavily on that. Our goal is to inspire and empower them, and I try to do my best to be a good role model and to set a good example, and still being myself, but I think one of the best things feedback that I've gotten from the girls is that they're not afraid to be themselves. They look at me and they said, I talked to a couple girls the other day, and they said, you made strong cool. And I feel like I'm comfortable being myself because you do that. So I don't know, it's really inspiring for me to hear that from young girls, and knowing that I am making a small difference.
I think it's a big difference. And even what we talked about at your foundation is, how do you make a girl confident? And I think what you guys are doing, and all the, having them challenge themselves and feel comfortable with it, and that's a natural thing, and that's what you're teaching them.
Yeah, our camp last year that we did was really successful, and the girls definitely saw, from what they told us, a big improvement in their self-confidence, and that's what we're hoping for. We want them to be able to believe in themselves and not get down when people bully them or make fun of them. And it's a tough world out there, especially with social media, and you just have to believe in yourself and be yourself. I think that's the biggest thing, the biggest message I've been telling the girls lately is just be who you are.
Maybe in your career someone said, oh, you can't do it, and you...
Oh yeah, many times. And I like it when people say that, because I like proving people wrong.
Okay, so here we are in beautiful Vail, Colorado, and this is your hometown. What do you like doing in Vail, and why do you like living here?
I like it because it's really quiet. You know, I've got a nice house tucked in the woods, and I've got me and my 3 dogs, and I take them hiking, and I go fly fishing, and of course skiing, and it's beautiful and quiet, and I'm in the mountains, and that's what I love.
How long do you think you'll go for?
I'm hoping 3 years, but I mean, it depends on my knee. If my knee breaks down at the Olympics, then I'll stop, but if it keeps going, then I'll keep going.
Then you were there trying to race last year, and they're taking fluid out of your knee. You chipped the bone, and that pain, you have a good pain threshold and speed too.
Yeah, I mean, you've been injured enough times that you just know it's just part of the deal. Pain is only temporary.
Okay.
Glory is forever.
All right, well, thank you for bringing so much attention to the sport. Thanks for our interview today.
Great to see you.
Nice to see you. Yeah.